Bayern Munich might be on the verge of making a mistake that could put the club's future in serious danger. And unfortunately, the Luis Diaz deal could play a big part in that risk. Of course, the Diaz signing does have many positives. The player suits Bayern's style of play, though he's not exactly the best signing they could have made, especially in terms of price. And the overspending is obvious in two ways. Yes, Luis Diaz will help them, but he won't quite take them to the next level entirely. There are other positions they desperately need to strengthen, yet a huge sum has gone on a left winger. Overall, the player isn't bad and will offer plenty of rotation and attacking options for Bayern. Everyone sees the problem as being the price tag, but trust me, the price is a far bigger issue than it looks, because it gives a poor impression about Bayern and the club's future. Luis Diaz is a good player, but he's a purple patch player, and £75 million simply shouldn't be spent on a player who performs in spells, especially if he improves your side, but not to the big extent expected. From the perspective of Bayern's future, £75 million on Luis Diaz proves that Bayern have lost part of the identity they once had. Most of us know Bayern used to be one of the very best clubs in the transfer market, with a clear identity on the pitch and a consistent policy. But in the past 5 seasons, things have changed dramatically. True, Bayern have had many managers over the years, but in the past 5 years alone, they've had 4 managers, and many signings have been tailored for a specific coach. Then, when a new manager comes in with a new philosophy, the usefulness of the player fades somewhat. Take Joao Cancelo, for example. He would have been perfect for Tuchel, but they brought him in too late, and now with company in charge, you can see how that deal is going. This very point is why many players either turn Bayern down or don't even enter negotiations with them anymore, because Bayern Munich no longer offers the same guarantees it once did. The great club we know is still there, and that won't change, but it's not quite the same Bayern that players once dreamt of joining. Take Florian Wirtz as an example. I've said he's not really a fit for Bayern, but a few years ago, it would have been unthinkable for him to choose Liverpool over Bayern. Most top German talents who emerged in recent seasons, even if Bayern didn't particularly need them, still had Bayern as their first choice destination. But in the last few years, that's no longer the case. Bayern are known as one of the greatest clubs in football history, famous for their dominance and excellent dealings with players, and were once as desirable a destination as Real Madrid or